The following is a presentation of Radio Plus Sports and Jeff's live streams.
Is behind him in the formation. And the handoff is going to go to Henschel. Henschel's got a gap and a seam. Henschel pile driving his way forward. Henschel to the end zone. Arms up for the Fond du Lac touchdown.
Radio Plus Sports, a Wisconsin Broadcasters Association first place winner for best digital production in the state.
Delmacher rolling out to the left, flips the hips over the middle. He's got him! Brody Highland to the end zone! His second touchdown of the day!
In-depth interviews with coaches and players, sideline reports, expert analysis, and top-notch production.
Takes a snap, gives to Schomburg. Schomburg, hole, right side! Sideline, touchdown!
Radio Plus Sports, a Wisconsin Broadcasters Association multiple-year first-place winner for best play-by-play in the state.
Cash it in, tie this thing up. Motion goes to Momentum. He'll line up at the backfield now. Williamson, play fake, looking, one-on-one coverage. Johnson, touchdown! Fond du Lac, a 27-yard strike. And there,
our sponsors include
Hoekstra's Greenhouse, Sam's Well Drilling, Katie's Log Cabin,
Generations Lanes and Angling Only, PT Tire and Service, Pinot Construction,
Verheg's Furniture Mart, Glamour Shop, Schaefer Auto,
Airtech, Coal, Oil and Propane, WIT Services,
Pioneer Keg, Lidke Lumber, Municipal Well and Pump,
All Phase Heating and Cooling, Integrity Saw and Tool.
Let's go live to the Radio Plus Sports broadcast booth with Jeff's live stream, providing game day coverage.
Good evening, volleyball fans, and welcome to Oakfield, home of the Mighty Oaks, as we get ready here for some Trailways East Conference volleyball action here between the Mighty Oaks and the Dodgeland Trojans. Special night tonight. You can see here on our screen here on the pregame show that it is senior night tonight, honoring 4 seniors. Obviously, plus they don't have the picture there of the manager, but we've got the manager, Lainey Shep, is also one of those seniors tonight. So we're honoring Layla Bass, one of the seniors, Kylan Gerlikovsky, Aurora Voss, Mallory Wilkins, and Lainey Shep here tonight in Oakfield. It is also their first ever, you saw it on our opening page, the first ever Dig Pink tonight. And you can see in the crowd here, we have got a fantastic smattering of pink all throughout already here as we're waiting for the end of the JV match here. It's tied 9-9, one set apiece. You can expect that this is going to be one of those close contests. I'm going to step aside here. We're going to run for some of our ads to hear from some of our sponsors, and then we'll come back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer along with Lily and Shelby here on Jeff's live streams.
Scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you. Designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Planning a new building, whether it's commercial, ag, or residential, you need a building that will last. You need Pinot. Our experienced design-build team will make your vision a reality. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to PinotBuildings.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot, built better for future generations.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane. Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? WIT Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, WIT Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today.
Welcome to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
Happy fall, y'all! Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Fall is a time for a whole home duct and dryer vent clean. We'll take care of what can't be seen. Removing dust? For us, that's a must. And a reminder, get on a furnace maintenance plan now so your home is clean and cozy this fall and winter. We are your home for the Coleman Equipment brand. Call 920-763-2301, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Hey, it's Bucky. If you're lucky, we'll be faster than a Derby from Kentucky.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Welcome back here to Oakfield, home of the Mighty Oaks here, as we're going to have some Trailways East Conference volleyball action between the Lady Oaks and the Lady Trojans here. Both of these teams are 2-1 in conference. You're going to hear Coach talk about that as we get into her interview later on into our pregame show. Again, it is also senior night, and again, you can see in the stands, it is also their first ever Dig Pink night, which I think is absolutely cool anytime that you can bring awareness to something, raise funds, help out people within your community. And again, I talked with Coach Ashley Kinsler about that as well. Let's take a look at the Dodgeland Trojans overall so far on this season. Their overall record is 11-9. As I mentioned, they are 2-1 in conference. There are 4 teams in the conference that are all tied at 2-1, and sitting at the top of the conference is Valley Christian, who the last time we were on the broadcast here, Valley Christian, I'm going to say, snuck out a 5-set win here, taking it 3-2. And actually, Coach Kinsler talks about that as well, that the girls in that match just did not serve well for the Lady Oaks. And when you have that issue, you can't win if you can't serve and get the ball into play, no matter how tough your defense is. Let's take a look at some of the key games here that taken place here for Dodgeland. They lost twice to Sevastopol at the same tournament. They played each other in pool play at Friendship, and then coming back out in one of the obviously matchups for the winners pool. I'm guessing it would be they lost to Sevastopol both times 2-0. In conference, they swept Wayland Academy 3-0, and they swept Eustisford 3-0. So their 2 wins in conference do not include against the other 2 2-1 teams in Central Wisconsin Christian and Oshkosh Lourdes, or Valley Christian. And I was trying to look here and see who they're lost to. I take that back. They did play Central Wisconsin Christian. They lost to them 3-1 in this in the conference so far, and that's where their 2-1 is. But they still have to play Oakfield tonight. They still have Valley Christian to play, and they still have Oshkosh Lourdes to play. They lost 2-0 to St. Mary's Springs from out of the Flyway. This Montello team that is over in the Trailways West is the real deal right now for this year. They are currently 3-0, and then also in the Trailways West, they lost to Deerfield 2-1, and then they played Cambria Friesland at the Deerfield Invite, and they beat them 2-0. And they also beat out of the Trailways West another team in the Randolph Rockets. I believe Deerfield, I take that back, I think Deerfield is in the Trailways South. But they did have a chance to see some of those Trailways teams. Let's take a look at some of the individual statistics here for the mighty Trojans from Dodgeland. Your leading kill maker on this team is number 11, Haley Mueller. She has 112 kills so far on the season in 383 attempts. She leads in both of those categories. Second on the team is number 10, a senior, Isabel Justman. She has 83 kills on the season, 220 attempts. That's number 3 on the team. And her kill percentage is leading the team at 37.7%. So when she gets a chance to swing at it, she's putting it away 38% of the time. That's a pretty good kill percentage. Third on the team is number 7, Abby Klast. Klast has 35% kill rate on 69 kills out of 197 attempts. And second on the team with attempts is number 5, Abby Astrike, who's got 266 attempts. Serving leaders, when you take a look at aces for this team, once again, it's going to be number 11, Haley Mueller. She has 29 aces. Second on the team is number 2, Alexis Bingen. And third on the team with aces is number 3, Leyland White. Bingen is a senior, White is a sophomore, and Mueller, again, is just a junior. The ace percentage, she's got 20%, leads the team for number 3, Leyland White. And second on the team again is Haley Miller once again. Service attempts, the most serves, again, is going to go to number 11, Haley Miller. She's got 153. Second on the team is number 10, Isabel Justman. She's got 142 serves attempts, and number 2 is Alexis Bingen. That tells you how many times they're able to get the ball in play. Leading point maker on the team is, again, number 11, Haley Miller. She puts the ball, having those 153 service attempts, she's getting the ball in play 94.1% of the time. That's exactly where you would like to be, above that 92% mark. Second on the team is number 3, Leyland White. She's got a 91.6% service percentage. So again, she's putting it in right around that 92% where you'd like to be. Second leader on the team, or second leading scorer on the team is number 2, Alexis Bingen. She's got 74 points. And number 10, Isabel Justman, has 71 points. Your blockers, number 10 is Isabel Justman, who is also one of the middle hitters. And second on the team with 17 total blocks is number 7, Abby Klast. Leading things in the dig category, so going out there and battling after the ball, not a surprise here, as you've got number 2, Alexis Bingen. She's got 196 digs on the season. And number 2 on the team is Haley Miller with 126. Leading assist maker on this team, I would assume it's going to be your setter, is number 1, Caden Denur, a senior for this team at 5'9". It does say that she is the setter. Second on the team is number 6, Alex Nels. She has 66 assists as a team. Serve received to try and get them out of system. Receiving serve is number 2, leading the team with 274, Alexis Bingen. She is your libero. And number 2 on the team is number 11, Haley Mueller, with 159 serve receptions. That's what I got here for the Dodgeland Trojans. Again, out of the Trailways East. The school is located in Juneau. And we're going to step aside here on senior night and dig pink. The score here in this set is 22-22 for the JV. They're right there. It looks like the Oaks just took the lead. We'll step aside and we'll be back You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on Jeff's live stream in cooperation with Radio Plus.
Lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lomira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we have the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lomira, where the tracks cross Maine, or online at lidkelumber.com.
Safety is first and foremost on what we do every day.
Municipal Well and Pump began over 100 years ago, one community and one relationship at a time. Employee owned, employee accountable, a personal stake in every project. Today, we are the largest well and pump contractor in the region. Our customers know us as honest people who treat them as people. We believe every family deserves clean, abundant water. To us, nothing is more important. We might not always be the lowest priced option, but integrity and dependability can be rare. And in this vital industry, prioritizing a quality experience creates lifetime relationships. Municipal Well and Pump. We care about keeping clients connected to water.
At the Pioneer Keg, great food meets a fun atmosphere. Dive into their full menu featuring award-winning cheese curds and our homemade pizzas that are simply irresistible. Try the famous Brewmaster Challenge, where the food takes center stage. And if it's Friday, get ready for our amazing Friday fish fry. Check out our relaxed atmosphere, hang with friends, where everyone has a good time. Come thirsty, come hungry, and leave happy. The Pioneer Keg, 122 South Milwaukee Street, Theresa, Wisconsin.
Located in Lomira, Wisconsin, Schaefer Auto is your go-to destination for quality used vehicles at unbeatable prices. Our mission is to provide dependable cars that fit your budget, and we take pride in offering a wide selection of makes, models, years, and mileage options. If the vehicle you're looking for isn't on our lot, don't worry. Our team is dedicated to finding exactly what you need. Visit Schaefer Auto for your next purchase, where we'll work with you to find a car tailored to meet your needs. Schaefer Auto.
Integrity Saw and Tool is a proud sponsor of Fond du Lac area sports. They wish the best of luck to all local teams this fall and winter. Integrity prides itself on being the fastest producer of high-quality cutting tools and providing the most reliable sharpening service in the industry. If you're looking for a challenging career with excellent benefits and a family atmosphere, contact the team at integritysaw.com. That's integritysaw.com.
Sam's Well Drilling is a family-owned business with over 75 years in the water well drilling industry. We can help you with all of your well drilling needs. Our crews are experienced at finding the proper location, setting up the rigs and equipment in all types of circumstances, and drilling to the appropriate depth so that you have fresh, clean water. Sam's also drills wells for commercial and municipal projects. No project is too large or small for Sam's Well Drilling. We at Sam's are thankful to be involved in supplying the well water needs of people all over Wisconsin. Sam's Well Drilling, well worth it.
Welcome back here to Oakfield, home of the Mighty Oaks, as it is senior night and it is also Dig Pink night here as we get ready for this varsity contest here in volleyball in the Trailways East between the Mighty Oaks and the Dodgeland Trojans. Let's take a look here quick at some information about the Lady Oaks before we get to Coach Kinsler's interview. Good student section that we've got over there right now for the Mighty Oaks here. The first time Coach Kinsler talked about that this is Dig Pink night. So pretty excited. You can see the pink is starting to fill into the stands here, which is just awesome here for these two teams. Let's take a look at the record here for the Mighty Oaks. Currently, they are 8-4, 2-1 in the conference. We talked about it that these two teams playing tonight are both tied for second, along with Central Wisconsin Christian and Oshkosh Lourdes. But Oakfield has played Lourdes and beat them here, and Dodgeland has not. And Valley Christian came in here and took a 5-setter from Oakfield, and Dodgeland has not played those teams. So it is senior night here, so we are going to stick right here, and we're going to jump out there and we're going to show our seniors tonight before we continue. I'll give a little bit of statistics here. They've got a nice win in conference over Horicon. They beat Lourdes 3-2, and they lost Valley Christian 3-2. They still have to play Central Wisconsin Christian yet here after this contest here, and that'll be a dandy that is scheduled to take place on October 7th. Here we go, and also taking a look at their overall record. They've got some really good wins as a team. So here comes the senior manager right there. That is Lainey Shep. We're going to get a chance to see Lainey for softball especially. In the front row, one of your big blockers here is Layla Bass. And Kaylin Gerlikowski. And Aurora Voss. And Mallory Wilkins is your other senior here. You're going to hear Coach talk about this as well. Congratulations to all of the seniors out there. Getting a picture there with Coach Kinsler. She talked about how special this team has been for her this year. And again, congratulations to the seniors here for the Lady Oaks. Again, it is pink out as well, and you can see a good shot there by Shelby scanning through the crowd. And here the ladies are warming up. Let's continue to talk about them. Again, they've got some fantastic wins so far on this season. They beat Ozaki, which is a pretty good team. They beat Amro out of the flyway. And they beat North Fond du Lac twice now. They swept them 3-0 after going 2-1 with them. They did have a loss to Lourdes at this last quad that they had a chance to play, but they played against Shiacton and Wyawega Fremont, who are also two strong teams out of that same conference over there in Central Wisconsin Conference. I was over there as a principal at Bowlers, so I know what type of programs can be put together over there by those northern schools. Let's take a look at the leading kill person on this team. It's pretty obvious. Number 12, Lydia Fleury, a junior. She is going to be lighting it up once again, hopefully tonight. Second on the team is number 5 in Addie Henke. She's got 52 kills on the season. Kill percentages, highest percentage again is Lydia Fleury. She's had 387 attempts for 35.1 kill percentage. That's not bad at all when you think about what you're getting. You like to be 30%. She's at 35%. At 30% also is Addie Henke. She's at 29.7. She's had 175 attempts. And then number 9, Meredith Steinke, still trying to find her rhythm. She's only got 36 kills, 14.8 kill percentage out of 244 attempts. Once she dials it in, they are going to be super solid at the net. Let's take a look at their serving percentages here, leading the team in serving aces. We got two ladies, a junior, Hayden Colleen, with 20 aces, and a junior, Meredith Steinke, with 20. And third on the team is a junior, Lydia Fleury, with 18. Ace percentage, Meredith Steinke with 15.7% ace percentage. Lily Colleen is 13.9% ace percentage. And then third on the team is Hayden Colleen with 11.9%. On most attempts, service opportunities, Hayden Colleen with 168. Her serve percentage is at 89.9. She's got 47 points, leading the team in points. Second on the team with serve percentage is Lily Colleen at 92%. She's first on the team. Third on the team is number 12, Lydia Fleury. And Steinke with 39 points, and Lydia Fleury with 38 points. Leading the blocks for this team, surprising to me, the leading blocker is number 5, Addie Henke, with 15 blocks. And tied with 8 blocks apiece is Layla Bass, the senior. You saw her being introduced. And number 12, Lydia Fleury with 8. Digging the ball. They're all over the place trying to get that ball up, but these 3 ladies are your main ones. First on the team is number 2, Lily Colleen with 211 digs. Second on the team is Lydia Fleury going after the ball with 131 digs. And number 5, Addie Henke with 103. There's only one person that you're looking to get your assists here, and that's number 4, your setter, Hayden Colleen. She's got 217 sets or assists on the season. Serve receive, trying to make sure that they can get out of system, is number 2, Lily Colleen. They're serving her with 225 times. She's your libero. And second on the team, Addie Henke, trying to get that middle hitter out of the service rotation at 196 serve receives, and then you go after Lydia Fleury with 101. We're going to step aside here. We're going to hear from some of our sponsors, then we'll come back and hear from our head coach here for the Lady Oaks. You're listening to Jeff Sauer along with Shelby, who's been giving us the camera shots the whole time down on the floor, and Lily joining us with the headset as well. Lily, say hi.
Hi, guys.
Welcome. We'll be back.
Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun the best furniture and mattresses at prices you can afford. And we're honored to be voted Best of the Best Mattress Store and runner-up for Best Furniture Store in the Fond du Lac area. Whether you're looking to update your living room, find the perfect mattresses, or treat yourself in one of our relaxing massage chairs, we've got it all to take care of you. Visit us at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you can trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Don't forget to like us and follow us on Facebook and Instagram to stay updated on our latest arrivals, events, and deals. Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, 50 years strong, quality you trust, prices you'll love.
The Oakfield Booster Club, a non-profit organization that supports athletics and other projects that affect the youth of the Oakfield community, is a proud sponsor of the Mighty Oaks game. The Oakfield Booster Club helps pay the participation fees for numerous teams in summer leagues, provides funds to upgrade equipment, donates to local organizations and charities, and provides several scholarships to senior athletes annually. The Oakfield Booster Club wishes the Mighty Oaks good luck. Let's go, Oaks.
Precision engineering. Rigorous attention to detail. A Bryant Evolution heating system is so well designed, it's as much of a joy to install as it is to use.
Good to go.
For the dealer nearest you, visit Bryant.com.
AirTech Heating, doing whatever it takes.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot, build better for future generations.
At Warner Harmson, we believe your home should be as comfortable as it is beautiful. From timeless classics to today's latest trends, we carry quality furniture to fit any room that's built to last. With hometown service, affordable prices, and dependable delivery, Warner Harmson makes loving your space feel easy. Visit WarnerHarmson.com to view our comfortable, quality, and stylish furniture today.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? Witt Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, Witt Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today.
We are Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, and we have been leading a greenhouse here in Fox Lake since 1981. Family owned and operated, we provide beautiful flower baskets and fruit and vegetables to residents of South Central Wisconsin. We know the importance of having a variety of flowers, fruits, and vegetables available to our customers throughout the year. Discover the finest selection of locally grown produce, including sweet corn, tomatoes, and cucumbers, along with a variety of fresh fruits. At Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we believe in providing our customers with the freshest and highest quality produce. Come visit us and taste the difference.
Welcome back here to the pregame show. Joining me now is the head coach for the Lady Oaks of Oakfield, Coach Ashley Kinsler. Coach, welcome to the show.
Hey, thanks for having us.
We're excited about this opportunity once again to see what your girls can do, and on a special night. But before we talk a little bit about that, let's give us a recap about how things have gone since that Valley Christian Conference 5-setter that took place here.
That was a brutal one. I mean, overall, we played well. We did not serve well. You're not going to win a match in 5 sets if you miss 23 serves. So that's, in itself is an issue, and that's very unlike us as a team, to be honest with you. It was like a bizarre night of serving, so that's unlike us. Since then, we went on the road to face North Fond du Lac. We swept them in 3. We played well. We served well against them. So that was a nice relief after the defeat from Valley Christian. And then Thursday, at the last minute, we picked up a Lord's quad, which we had an opening for, so it fit really well.
Yeah.
And it was outstanding competition. Some of the best competition we've played this year so far. We took Shiocton in 3 at the quad, a very strong team, great athletes there. And then we lost to Lords in 2, not our best game. Again, serving was off, our hitting was off. And then we came back in the 3rd and final match against Wyoming Fremont, and we lost to them in 3. But again, it was a close, competitive game, and both of those teams come from that same conference up there, and wow, I mean, there's some good athletes coming out of those 2 programs right there.
Let's talk a little bit about, before we talk about Dodgeland, let's talk a little bit about the conference standings in general. You got Valley Christian, who you said you took to 5. Valley Christian also took CWC to 5 and won that over there. So you've got a bunch of teams, including this Dodgeland team and Oshkosh Lourdes, who, again, you got to celebrate beating them the first time ever in your career.
5, yes.
Right, in 5. But again, that is 4 teams that are really good teams that are all battling right now for second place following Valley Christian. So talk a little bit about the competitiveness that you've seen so far in this Trailways East.
Yeah, so, I mean, we talk a lot about this in the building and with the girls, and, you know, it's fortunate for us because we do play in a very competitive conference, and I think volleyball in general is growing, and in this area, you're really starting to see teams pick it up and be competitive and girls competing outside of season, and it's just making our conference incredibly competitive. And I know as much as it hurts to, you know, be defeated on a night or to go 5 sets and leave it all out there and you lose, but at the same time, a game that's competitive and we're challenging each other is so much better for a program and as a team and as an athlete than playing someone that you're sweeping in 3 and blowing out of the water. And so I greatly appreciate the competition, but we never have an easy night in this conference.
Right.
That is for sure.
Right, and again, that is going to pay off dividends as soon as the playoffs, I think, come off. And I got to tell you, Coach, one of the things, and we haven't had a pregame interview yet, so that's why I wanted to touch base. I think there's a lot of teams that are out there that were underestimating this Oakfield team because of the loss of Georgia.
Yeah, for
but,
sure, 100%.
Your girls are out there fighting and battling every single point.
Yeah, I think, you know, Georgia was obviously a huge loss of any program that she played in. She was Player of the Year in the conference unanimously, so obviously that was a big dig for us. But we've come together. This junior group is young, and the sophomores are young, but they're an incredibly talented and athletic group, and they just don't give up. They fight. They support each other. They're an amazing group to be around and surround yourself with, and that truly makes a difference when you have to play together. That atmosphere and that camaraderie together in friendship really does pay off when it comes to needing each other on the court.
So let's talk about tonight's opponent in the Dodgeland Trojans. Again, we said that they are second, tied with you in the conference at 2-1. I believe that their loss was to CWC, so they still have to play Lourdes and Valley Christian. But either way, they're coming in here 2-1.
Correct. It's going to be a tough match no matter what. We know they have very tough serving, so they'll hit the seams. They will push us on serve receive. We've made some adjustments in this last part of the week to just kind of prepare for that, things that we haven't done in the past. So hopefully that pays off for us in terms of serve receive. They have a great outside hitter and a great middle hitter, and we don't see a ton of middle hitters that are as aggressive as Dodgeland. So we've practiced, you know, how do we defend that and stay in our home base, because we like to sneak in. Like a lot of defensive girls, we like to sneak in on those middles. So we've worked hard to prepare for them. But we also know that they work hard and they want it too, and it's going to come down to really who's working hard tonight and who's really stepping up to play and finishing the games, right? And believe it or not, we've worked on serving a lot.
Yeah, I was looking at those percentages, and I know that you had told me once before that I believe 92% was your target area, if I remember correctly. Yeah. And, yep, you were a little bit below that with some of the girls, but we'll see if that's going to make a difference tonight.
Right.
How is the health of the team, Coach?
Good. I mean, knock on wood here. Oh, my goodness. We're looking good. You know, we have some soreness. When you play, 9 sets on a Thursday night, that's tough. But we also knew we had work to come in to get done and get ready for this week, and we have a busy next couple of weeks. We don't have much of a break. But health-wise, we are looking good. Lydia faced an ankle sprain early in Horicon. One of the girls came under the net on her. So she's kind of battled that over the last 2 weeks, but on the mend. Spirits are high. We have great energy, great attitudes, and just overall a great group of girls, and that really can be a difference maker on the court.
Talk to me about tonight, a special night here in Oakfield with Dig Pink.
Yeah, it's our first ever Dig Pink night. It's something I've been wanting to do for quite a while. Shout out to our booster club. They sponsored last summer new uniforms for Pink Nights, so you're going to see the unveiling of a brand new uniform on our girls in
that is
pink.
going to be awesome.
So, much support from that booster club. They also donated our license for the raffle ticket, so we had a quilt donated and some embroidery donated, so that'll be raffled off between set 2 and 3 to raise money for the Dig Foundation. We've been doing cookie sales for the last 3 games.
And they were delicious, by the way. So we bought some the last time that we were here, and they were amazing.
We account that to Grandma Donna and Grandma Joni. They've done a lot of the crafting and the cookie making for our team. We did the T-shirt sales this past week, so you're going to see a lot of people wearing the T-shirts that were designed by my assistant, Abby. Abby has done amazing with all of the PR and the promoting and the pictures and the everything on social media. She's amazing. So it's our first ever night. The girls are really excited, and we're excited to give back. We have a few close-knit family members of our players that are battling or survivors of breast cancer, a few teachers in the building. So it was just something for us to give back, and it's been a great opportunity. The girls have done the selling of the raffles and the setup and the organization and the creating of things. So it's a good way for them to be involved, and also just a way of this is how we can give back and what we can control when things aren't always going great in the world around us.
Right, yeah. So I've participated in numerous of these different types of events, and they are always heart-touching to me as well. And it's great to see the spirit of this community. But you already know, and so do I, how strong the community is here in Oakfield.
Yeah. It's going to be a good turnout tonight. I'm excited to see it.
Well, Coach, congratulations on putting together this night. I'm sure no matter how it turns out. Now, I know how I'm cheering. I know how you're cheering. No matter how it does turn out, though, it's going to be a fantastic event here in the school. Anything else, Coach, you'd like to add here on the pregame show?
No, we appreciate your small town sticking around for us small town folks here, and our girls always love when you are here to do the live stream, so we appreciate it. We hope we can come out with a win tonight. This is our last home scheduled event.
I know.
So you also will see we're celebrating the seniors tonight as well. So just a double bonus for a night, and we're hoping we can also come back with a nice win for you.
Awesome. Coach, thanks again for joining me here on the pregame show. This has been the head coach here for the Mighty Oaks, Ashley Kinsler. We'll be back here on Jeff's live stream in cooperation with Radio Plus after these messages.
This is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Fall is a time for a whole home duct and dryer vent clean. Here's what I mean. Things off kilter? Might need a new furnace cleaning and a filter. Dust and dander? We'll take a gander. We are your home for the Coleman Equipment brand. Call 920-763-2301 or log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Hey, it's Bucky. Give us a call, and we'll clean your ducky.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Are they doing like the...
Welcome back here to Oakfield here as we get ready here for the starting lineups here. They'll have the national anthem as well coming up here before we get to the starters for each one of these teams. As the Mighty Oaks here on Pink Out, or Dig Pink is what it's called for volleyball, is taking on the 2-1 in conference Dodgeland Trojans. You heard Coach talk about the Oakfield Booster Club. We had the best time participating with them and absolutely loved it, as well as you heard her talk about the community, and with Katie's Log Cabin has been an absolute amazing supporter and sponsor for us. So again, they're talking, they made the announcement about Pink Out here and the support for breast cancer. You see the nice, beautiful, Lily, the beautiful uniforms that are here sponsored by the Oakfield Booster Club. They really pop. They look awesome out here for these ladies. So again, I want to give a shout out to the Booster Club. To all who continue to donate in this community. We love coming here, and you heard Coach talk about it, that this really considered this our second home. So we're going to have the national anthem that's going to be taking place here. as we are going to have the playing. We'll step aside and we'll be back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer along with Lillian Shelby here from Oakfield.
Experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira. I welcome you to experience what the Hometown Lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we have the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your Hometown Lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
Safety is first and foremost on what we do every day.
Municipal Well and Pump began over 100 years ago, one community and one relationship at a time. Employee owned, personal stake in every project. Today, we are the largest well and pump contractor in the region. Our customers know us as honest people who treat them as people. We believe every family deserves clean, abundant water.
Leading things off here, let's take a look at the starting lineup here for the Dodgeland Trojans. Number 1, Caden Deneur. Number 5, Abby Ostrake. Number 7, Abby Cast. Number 10, Isabel Justman. Number 11, Haley Mueller. The libero will be number 2, Alexis Bingen, and number 3, Laylin White is the other starter. And now let's take a look at the starters here for the Lady Oaks of Oakfield, wearing their awesome jerseys. Number 4, Hayden Colleen. Number 6, a senior, Mallory Wilkins. A senior, number 11, Layla Bass. Number 12, a junior, Lydia Fleury. Number 20, a senior, Kylin Gerlowski. And number 21, Aurora Voss. And the libero will be number 2, Lily Colleen. So Dig Pink and senior night, so all the seniors getting a chance to start here tonight. And we're pretty excited about what we're going to see here, Lily. At least, again, you've seen this team play.
Yeah, this is about the 3rd time that we've seen them, and each time they've never disappointed.
It's been some fantastic volleyball that we've seen here. Now, it's been 5 setters both times that I've been here recently, and we're hoping that that will not be the case tonight, unless, of course, the Lady Oaks don't win. And here we go for the handshake at the net. I'm guessing that we'll have to tilt this down just a little bit so we can catch those out-of-bound lines. And I think that should do it there. And I'm just checking to see where we're at so that we can make sure we've got the court in play. And here we go for today's contest. I've got to make sure I add in here, and I'm going to do this, and it's going to mess everything up. So you know what? I'm not going to do it. I will continue to announce the score. I'll wait until the end of the set to put the scoreboard in just in case, because I've not had good luck adding it after we have started the broadcast. So I will hold off on that, and we'll constantly make sure that we're announcing the score for you. Lydia Fleury's in the middle. To the outside is Hayden Colleen, the setter. And on this side is the senior, Layla Bass. You've got number 6, Mallory Wilkins, here in the back row with number 20, Kylin Gerlikovsky, and number 21, Aurora Voss, your seniors. So going back to lead things off for serving is going to be number 4, Hayden Colleen here for the Lady Oaks. And we've got Shelby down on the floor for this set. And here we go. Handled there by Dodgeland in system, middle hitter off of the hands. And that'll be a point to Dodgeland. On the kill was number 10, I believe that was Isabel Justman. Here's the serve from number 3, Leyland White. Handled in the back row by Voss. Little push over there. And that's going to go out and a point for Dodgeland. They're up 2-0. Still back here again. We've got Shelby with a shot of the server, Leyland White. And here's the serve after the libero comes in. It's going to be dropped short. Handled there by Steinke. Back to her. Touch block in the front by 5 and 10. Over pass, dug out well by the Dodgeland Trojans. Mueller on the swing. Dug out of the back row by Lily Colleen to Lydia Fleury. Hammered there, dug out of the back row by Lexus Bingen. And a point for the Lady Trojans. For the Lady Oaks to get that ball back. Lydia Fleury's going to go back to serve. Great student section here again. You can see they're already pumped up and into this. And here's the serve by Fleury. Good hard serve, just carries out by about 1.5 feet. And a service error for Lydia Fleury. And you heard Coach talk about it. That's the one thing that you cannot do. Do not give away free points. Isabel Justman ready to serve. Handled there by Colleen. Back to her in the middle. Hammered but dug out by Justman. Little tight to the net on the set by Abby Astrike. And it is a point to the Lady Oaks. Going back to serve will be the libero, Lily Colleen, for the Lady Oaks. Good serve there, handled off of the hands of Bingen. It's going to be rolled back over. Free ball, Colleen. Back set to Steinke. Pushes one deep, just long by about 6 inches on that swing. So again, they're getting the set to Meredith. She just needs to put that away, and I talked about that on the pregame show. As the opportunity is there, she just has to make sure she executes. Coming in now is Julia Candelaria for the Trojans. 4-2 on the scoreboard for the Trojans. Here's the serve. Handled there by Lily Colleen. Right on Hayden. Back set. Block! Good block up there by number 7, Abby Cast. Solid block. For the Trojans, it's now 5-2. Drilled right into her. Service. Candelaria handled again this time by Hinkie. Swing by Voss on the outside. They're trying to get Mueller set. Bad set there. Held pulled by Lydia Fleury. Colleen to Steinke. Rolls one. Hits the back row to the libero. Swing. Handled by Lydia. Tight to the net. Pulled up. And it's going to be a point on the error. 6-2 for the Lady Oaks. As I mentioned before, it's a blessing and a curse when you have these types of games. You're all juiced up. You've got a huge audience here. And if you don't get off to a good start, it can be a huge, huge detriment. Service error that time by Candelaria. 6-3. Dodgeland with the lead. On the serve, Meredith Steinke. Off of the hands of Bingen. That's going to be an ace for Steinke. And it's now 6-4. Good shot there as Shelby's walking across, got the bench. Chance here to check on Meredith on the serve. Here's the service. Handled again by Trojans. Back set, roll shot. Handled by Lydia Fleury to Colleen, to Steinke with the touch shot, covered well by Miller. Mueller, sorry about that. Block in the front there by Aurora Voss, and a point. And a big block there by the senior, Aurora Voss. See if I got it set up on the instant replay. I do. Big hands. Puts the roof up and gets the point at 6-5. On the serve, just out. Good job there by Bingen to pull her hands back. 7-5 on the service error by Meredith Steinke. Back to serve now is going to be Haley Mueller for the Trojans. Here's the serve. Handled there by Meredith Steinke into the audience. She wants to get the crowd involved early. Unfortunately, it doesn't count as a possibility for a point. And it's now 8-5. So that'll count as an ace for Mueller. Again, dug out of there, pulled, and a good play there. Lily Colleen diving on the ground, getting in there. Center set, and a good kill right there by Abby Cast to go along with that one big block that she had, and it's now back 9-5, 4-point lead for the Trojans. Here's the serve. Handled by Lydia Fleury to Colleen, to Henke. Blocked off of the hands. That one's going to go deep, but pulled there by Lily Colleen. Set to the middle, pushed. Didn't have a choice out of set, or out of system. Here's one in system for Aurora Voss, and she couldn't quite roll it, and it's 10-5. And I'm wondering if Coach will take a timeout to just settle the girls down a little bit here. She does not. Mueller back on the serve. Hard serve out, about 6 feet. 10-6. The Trojans. Back to serve will be number 5, Addie Henke. Just a sophomore, the middle hitter. Some great stats for Addie Henke. Right off of Bingham to the outside. Block over there on that side by Voss. Touch shot, couldn't execute by Mueller. And I wasn't sure if Hayden Colleen may have got a piece of that block as well, but we're going to give it to the senior. 7-10. Here's the server once again, Addie Henke. Ball played, shanked off of the hands, and an ace for Henke. 10-8. The Lady Oaks battling their way back into this. Good shot there of the student section. Cheering on Addie Henke. That's going to go hard. Bingen handles it this time. Middle set once again off of the block. Dive for Lily Colleen. Outside, Lydia Fleury blocked. Tried to tool it off that block, could not. That's going to go out, and it'll be an error by Leyland White. And it's now 10-9. White did a great job there by Lily Colleen to dive and get on the ground to pull that out.
She really did save it.
They'll short serve there, seeing if they can get out of system. They get a swing through the hands of the block. That time over there, it was between Voss and Hayden Colleen. And a point for the Trojans. Every time that the Lady Oaks are battling and trying to get themselves back into this, it's been a way for the Trojans to get a point. Off of the tape to Lydia. Back out to her. Swing off of the block in front. And they're going to say a point in the net. They're going to go with number 10 in the net. And we're giving that as a kill for Lydia. The block the swing forces the error. Going back to serve now is going to be the senior number 21, Aurora Voss. 1 point differential here. That's going to go off of the hands of Mueller. Trying to get the swing. Oh, that was going out again. Trying to bounce it off of the ceiling. And these Lady Oaks are giving giving some free points away to the Trojans. Coming in to serve will be number 1, Kaden Deneur. Good height in the middle, and you heard Coach talk about it. They're not used to defending against a middle hitter, so how are they going to handle it? We'll see. Deneur with a good serve. Off of Hankey. Fleury has to try and pull it in, and it's now 13-10 on the mistake. Started all with a good, solid serve by Deneur. 13-10, that's going to go way wide, and it hit the antenna, and a service error. Back to serve here for the Lady Oaks. Hayden Colleen puts it over right to the libero. Free ball coming over. Let's see if the Oaks can play it. Colleen to Colleen, back set to Steinke, pushes it over and goes down the line, and she's going to get the kill. Good work right there by Meredith Steinke. That little back set there kind of missed a little bit. Hayden Colleen here on the serve. We were talking about that before, just a junior. Played there by Mueller. Middle hitter, dug out by Colleen. Lily Colleen sets Fleury, rolls one, dug out by Mueller. To the outside, little touch shot. Hayden Colleen to Lily Colleen to Fleury. Dink covered by Deneur. Swing covered off of the net, pulled up, and they just couldn't get it back out as it went off of the hands of Addie Henke. And once again, an opportunity to get the tie fails for the Oaks. It's 14-12 for the Trojans. Thanks to the 25 people who are watching us here. We're glad that you're joining us here from Oakfield Dig Pink Night. That's going to go way out. Again, a good communication. Service error by Leylin White. 14-13. Lydia Fleury back on the service for the Lady Oaks. Shelby's got a good shot there. Right in front of the student section. Pulled to Bingen, pulled back in, and it comes over as a free ball. They're going to say a lift. Yes, sir, ma'am. Lifted. 14 all, and there's the first time the Oaks have had a chance to get themselves into this contest. Lydia Fleury again on the serve. Right to Mueller. She's going to call for it back. Hammers one with a big kill for Haley Mueller. With the answer, and the Trojans get the lead back at 15-14. Good set to the outside. Serving now is number 10, Isabel Justman. Tries to get to Hankey. Back. Meredith Steinke blocked over there by number 7, Cast. Free ball coming here in system. Good shot over there by Layla Bass. Back set, handled by Lily Colleen to Hayden. Middle set. Steinke tries the dink shot, covered well there by the Trojans. Back to the outside. Touch shot, couldn't get there. And a point for the Lady Oaks. We are tied, 15 apiece. What a contest so far.
The Oaks sure have come back.
They did a good job of battling, and we talked about that before. That's going to go off of the tape. That'll count as an ace. And it's now 16-15 for the Lady Oaks. Surprised that student section isn't going nutso with the lead. Here comes the serve. Handle off of the hands, tip, and a point for the Lady Oaks. Another ace for Lily Colleen. Just a sophomore libero. 17-15. Here's the serve. Good hard again, and right on Mueller this time. Middle set, dug by Lydia Fleury. They're going to say in the net for number 7, Cast, and a point. And it's now a 3-point lead for the Lady Oaks, 18-15. And they're going to get the timeout, and there's the student section letting them know where is the students from Dodgeland. We'll step aside and take a timeout with them. We'll be back.
Important. We might not always be the lowest priced option, but integrity and dependability can be rare. And in this vital industry, prioritizing a quality experience creates lifetime relationships. Municipal Well and Pump. We care about keeping clients connected to water.
At the Pioneer Keg, great food meets a fun atmosphere. Dive into their full menu featuring award-winning cheese curds and our homemade pizzas that are simply irresistible. Try the famous Brewmaster Challenge, where the food takes center stage. And if it's Friday, get ready for our amazing Friday fish fry. Check out our relaxed atmosphere, hang with friends, where everyone has a good time. Come thirsty, come hungry, and leave happy. The Pioneer Keg, 122 South Milwaukee Street, Theresa, Wisconsin.
Welcome back here to Oakfield. Good shot there of the Trojans after the timeout by Shelby. And to serve still is going to be Lily Colleen. For the Lady Oaks, up 18-15 here in set number 1. Oh, into the net, service error for Colleen after having 2 aces. And the timeout worked. Timely timeout over there. Coming in to serve is number 9, Julia Candelaria. 18-16 for the Oaks. Dug out by Hankey. Back set to Steinke. Drills it into the net. She had big blockers in front of her. It would have been blocked anyways. But Meredith with a big swing, unfortunately, did not go over. 18-17, still with the lead for the Lady Oaks. Here comes the serve. Lily Colleen calls for it. Right on Hayden Colleen, and a swing and a kill for Addie Hankey. Nice work right there for Addie. Student section letting them have it. Back on the service. Handled there. Trying to get it to the outside, roll shot. Here's a chance again. Colleen decides to go over in 2 that time to look for the hole. Nobody there, covered. Nope, they're gonna say a lift by number 14. So I did get a clarification on the mistakes that I was making. It's only on that first return where there's no such thing as a double hit. You can make contact with it on the serve. Anything after that, then you can be called. 2017. Mueller with a big swing. That one's going to go out by a good 5-6 feet with no touch. It's 21-17. Lady Oaks here at home. You heard Coach talk about it. This is their last home game for the volleyball team. To the outside, swing off of the block. Dug out of there by Voss. Pulls it over. What a play by the senior on her backside. But Cast has a better answer and gets the kill for the answer. Still, Aurora Voss had a great play. Only to be outdone by Abby Cast. 21-18 is the score. Haley Mueller back on the serve. Tried to get it to Addie Hankey. Touch whacked over by Hayden Colleen. Lily Colleen to Hayden. This time Voss off of the hands of 7 and 14. That's going to go into the net by Olivia Downey. And it's going to be a point. 22-18, 4-point lead here for the Lady Oaks. On the service is number 5, Addie Hankey. Here's the serve. Off of the hands, that's going to go into the net, and it's going to come over, but I think it was going to go out, but no! Good job there by Hayden Colleen. She says, let me get in on this hit parade, and she gets the kill. 23-18 for the Lady Oaks, and there's a second timeout on the floor. Good shot there by Shelby, getting the huddle of the Trojans. We're going to step aside. We'll be back.
A nonprofit organization that supports athletics and other projects that affect the youth of the Oakfield community, is a proud sponsor of the Mighty Oaks game.
The Oakfield Booster Club helps pay the participation fees for numerous teams in summer leagues, provides funds to upgrade equipment, donates to local organizations and charities, and provides several scholarships to senior athletes annually. The Oakfield Booster Club wishes the Mighty Oaks good luck. Let's go, Oaks.
What?
Still a shot of the Trojans right there. You saw the Booster Club announcement or the ad there. Again, I want to thank them for everything that they do for these athletic programs and for their continued support. Absolutely amazing group of people. Again, and I want to thank Hannah for letting us know, hey, now is your chance. Speaking of the Booster Club, get stuff into the chat. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're cheering for, who's your favorite players. 23-18 on the serve. Little floater there. Pulled, stepped across the line was number 6, Alex Nels. And it's 24-18. Trying to finish this thing off as Addie Hankey. Big serve. Bingen right to Nels in the middle, off of the block, dug back out. Cass goes back after it. Pulled, and they couldn't quite get it in play as Abby Cass goes up there swinging, drills one. And it's 24-19. Back to serve is Alexis Bingen. Trying to pick on Lydia. They caught her that time when she didn't know what to do, whether to bump it or to set it. 24-20. Still have an opportunity here. That ball was diving is what we could see her telling coach. Back here on the service. Good shot there by Shelby. Side. Flurry through the block. Good reaction there by Denur. Roll shot. Lily Colleen. Hayden Colleen. Middle. That's going to go out as they had what they wanted with Addie Hankey. And they're battling back here. 24-21. The Lady Oaks need one more point to end it here. Here comes the serve. Handled by Lily Colleen to Fleury. And over by Addie Meredith Steinke. Sorry about that. In the middle. Touch shot. That's handled by Colleen. Colleen. Fleury. Big swing dug out by Mueller. Too tight to the net and gets it over with a little touch shot is number 3, Leylyn White, 24-22. I'm surprised coach does not take the timeout to stop the bleeding here, but she's not going to. She's going to let him go. Colleen, Steinke to Lydia Fleury, has to put it over free. Chance here for the Trojans in system in the middle. Dug up by Lily Colleen. Hankey. Hayden Colleen puts it over. Back in the middle again. Off of the hands this time of Lily Colleen. And it is 24-23. And coach takes the timeout now. And we'll take it with her. We'll be back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer along with Shelby and Lily here on Jeff's live streams.
Summer with boating, jet skiing, UTV riding, mowing lawn, gardening, or camping, enjoy the leaves falling in autumn, getting to that perfect nature walk or hunting, or enjoying the Wisconsin snowfall hiking, four-wheeling, snowmobiling, traveling across the state, or just driving up and down your driveway. Call PT Tire and Service for all your automotive and recreational needs. Call 920-346 Tire.
Integrity Saw and Tool is a proud sponsor.
Welcome back. I opened up the iris so we could get a little bit more light in here with our main camera. I think it looks a little bit better. And back on the serve at 24-23. Student section up on their feet for the Lady Oaks to try and get this first set. Here's the serve. Lily Colleen to the outside to Lydia Fleury off of the block. In front is Denur and Justman, and we're tied at 24 all. Following that ball pretty easily. Good serve there by Bingen. Again, Colleen to Fleury. This time drives it through the block. And a free ball. And let's see if the Lady Oaks can get one set up here the way they want it. Fleury on the slide. Hits the line. And a point. Lydia Fleury with the kill. And it's 25-24 for the Lady Oaks. Aurora Voss, the senior, back to serve. See if she can here on a senior night get the big point to win the set. Good job there by not taking a swing at it after the low toss. Good shot there by Shelby. Here's the serve. Hammered. Played well by the Trojans. Swings, that's going to go out, and they're going to lose that first set on an error. 26-24. The Mighty Oaks with the first set here at home on Dig Pink. We're going to step aside here. I am going to try and bring in that camera for the scoreboard. And when I bring that back in, there's a chance that I may disconnect with you. Stay with me. I got 3 minutes to bring us back up. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on Jeff's Live Streams. Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for your patience as we got everything back here before the start of the second set. You can see the scoreboard is now set up in the middle here. The Oaks take set number one, 26-24 here at home. Shelby's got a great job down there with a good camera shot. I got to turn up some microphones here. Oh, excuse me. Down officials checking to make sure the setup is all correct. Shelby's sick of that neck pad rubbing against her neck already. And here we go. Dodgeland is going to start out with the serve. That's going to be number 3, Leylin White. Here on Dig Pink night. Handled there by Lydia Fleury. And an error, not talking to each other. Meredith Steinke tried to put it into the middle. Nobody could get a hold of it. Point for the Trojans. Here comes the serve. Handled that time again by Lydia Fleury. You can see it. Big swing block in front of her. And there it goes for the kill on the opposite side. Free ball coming here. Colleen, middle. Touch there by Aurora Voss. Or take that back. That's going to be number 11, Layla Bass with the kill. And that's the first kill that I have for Layla. And that's probably a mistake on my part because I've been thinking that it's been Aurora out there. But I think I know a little bit of the difference between the girls, so I hope that I didn't miss any of those points for her. The Trojans trying to make it. Good job there by Colleen. Fleury cuts it down the line, and it's going to be out. Just a little bit wide, and it's now 2-1 for the Trojans. Handled there by Lydia Fleury. In the middle, Layla Bass again tries to roll it over on the overpass, gives a punch. Couldn't quite get it down. And that's going to be a free ball coming here. See if they go back to Lydia. They do. Mistimes it, goes with a touch shot, and that's going to be off the net and a point. And it still turned out the way that she wanted it, I think. Back to serve. is Lydia Fleury. Handled there by the Trojans. Outside swing by Mueller, handled there by Colleen. Punch shot there by Steinke on the roll. Block in the front. Layla Bass gets a hold of it, puts the roof up, and she's got a block as well to go with that kill. Good shot right there down the bench by Shelby. Back to serve again. Handle there with the ace is Lydia Fleury. Feeling it now. Up 4-2 are the Lady Oaks. Thanks again for joining us here. Saw something in the chat there when I was trying to get everything booted up. I'll see if I can come back and chat that or fill that in. Let everybody else know to get in there and participate. Off of the hands. I believe that was off of Henke. To the outside for Steinke. Blocked in the middle there by Cast. And it's going to tool off of the hands. And a good job there by Abby Cast. Been impressed with her play so far in the middle. She's a big, tall girl. 5'10". Middle hitter, just a junior as well. Back to serve is number 9, Julia Candelaria. Here's the serve. Dug out by Fleury. Bass blocked. Again, Cast. Gets up there. But she must have been in the net. So no block. I didn't see it. I put my head down to mark it. And back to serve now will be the sophomore, libero, Lily Colleen. Good serve there, just cleared the net, gets him out of system. Mueller takes a swing, tried to handle that was Lydia, couldn't quite get underneath it enough. With that tall frame, it's pretty hard for her to get those hands down on a good swing. And it's 5-4. Thanks again for joining us here on Jeff's live stream in cooperation with Radio Plus. Handled there by Meredith Steinke. Colleen to the outside. That's going to be Aurora Voss. Couldn't quite get the swing, and we're tied. Kind of what you would expect to see out of 2-2-1 teams here in the conference. And Coach talked about how tough this is. Oh, what a dig there by Colleen. Gets a hold of it and puts it over. Are you kidding me? That is a sophomore. Popped up into the air. Lydia Fleury. Lily Colleen. Rolls one over. Nels tries to get there. And a good job there by Aurora Voss with the kill. Wow. What a play. I can't go back far enough as Lily Colleen on the floor digging the ball out.
She better be proud of that.
That was incredible work, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was great.
Served by Steinke. Clears the net just barely. Good hard serve handled by Bingen. Swing off of the block. In the middle there is Colleen and Henke. And a little touch shot there. Smart play by number 14, Olivia Downey. And we're tied at 6. Service by Bingen. Handled there by Steinke. Back set. Swing by Henke, and a good job there on the kill for Addie Henke. Great set by Hayden Colleen. Henke timed that one perfectly and launched herself right into it. Back to serve is the aforementioned Addie Henke. Good shot there by Shelby. A service error for Addie. Don't want to give away free points. Coach Kinsler will talk about that. Tied at 7. Kaden Deneur on the serve for the Trojans. Handled there by Steinke, but on the overpass in system, middle hitter, dug out by Lily Colleen. Oh, what a set. Right there, Lydia Fleury in the corner with the kill. Good hard cross-court shot. Pulled it right into the corner, and it's now 8-7. Aurora Voss going back to serve for the ladies from Oakfield wearing the pink jerseys donated here by the Booster Club. Handled there, good pass by Mueller. Tried to get that on a hard cross cut. Steinke to Fleury. Drives that one. They're going to say in the net this time was Lydia. Just jumped a little bit too far forward. Couldn't control that body. And it's 8 apiece. Back to serve. That's going to go long on the service error by Leylin White. 9-8 for the Lady Oaks. We're going to get the chance, even though this is the last home game for the Oaks, we're going to get a chance to see them at the conference tournament. We're excited about being able to cover them there. I don't know all the details. There's going to be an ace for Hayden Colleen. I thought it was Addie Henke on the service there. Oh, good cut there. Trying to get it back outside to Mueller. She takes a swing off of the block. Trying to dig it was Layla Bass. Couldn't quite get it there. This is a great job there by Mueller to tool it off the block in front of her. And a point. Shot here from Shelby to catch number 10, Isabel Justman. Here's the serve. Handled by Lily Colleen. Hayden to Steinke. Tried to roll it, just mistimed it. And we're tied at 10. Back and forth, back and forth. Both of these teams pretty evenly matched. Into the net, service error for Isabel Justman. 11-10, the Lady Oaks back up on top. And back to serve is Lydia Fleury. Drills that one, that's gonna be Shank, she's gonna get the ace. The second ace for Lydia Fleury here in this contest. Good shot there by Shelby. Just long. Service error for Lydia. You can't trade an ace, though, for an error. That just gets your team, the other team, right back into it. So we know that Lydia knows that. 12-11. Coming in just as the service specialist is Julia Candelaria. Here comes the serve. Handled there by Addie Henke. Calling for it. Meredith Steinke had to backhand it. Mueller out, no touch. Mistake, 13-11. And back to serve once again is Lily Colleen for the Lady Oaks. 13-11. Just over the top of the net, dug out by the counterpart over there, though, in Bingen. Free ball coming over. Fleury right on Colleen to the outside, and a big swing by Addie Henke. Pulled back in here by the Trojans. Fleury again. Henke back sets. Little touch shot there for Aurora Voss. And a point. What a smart play by the senior. Wow. Oh, I forgot that resets my instant replay. I forgot to do that. And a timeout's going to be called by Dodgeland. That'll give me a chance to reset that here while we're trying to get everything situated. Here from Oakfield, the score is 14-11. The Mighty Oaks with the lead. We're going to step aside and we'll be back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer along with Lily and Shelby here on Jeff's Live Streams.
Of Fond du Lac area sports. They wish the best of luck to all local teams this fall and winter. Integrity prides itself on being the fastest producer of high-quality cutting tools and providing the most reliable sharpening service in the industry. If you're looking for a challenging career with excellent benefits and a family atmosphere, contact the team at integritysaw.com. That's integritysaw.com.
Located in Lamira, Wisconsin, Schaefer Auto is your go-to destination for quality used vehicles at unbeatable prices. Our mission is to provide dependable cars that fit your budget. and we take pride in offering a wide selection of makes, models, years, and mileage options. If the vehicle you're looking for isn't on our lot, don't worry. Our team is dedicated to finding exactly what you need. Visit Schaefer Auto for your next purchase, where we'll work with you to find a car tailored to meet your needs.
Welcome back. Colleen still on the serve. 14-11 lead for the Oaks. In the middle, Cast comes up with the answer and shuts him down with a big kill. Abby Cast. Smart play there run by the Trojans. 14-12. Good shot here by Shelby of Haley Mueller on the serve. Handled there by Lily Colleen. Hayden Colleen, a little fake there by Addie Hankey with Aurora Boss. Trying to get the block in front. That's going to go out as they try to hit over the top of the block. And it sails on Alex Nails. 15-12. Meredith Steinke back on the serve for the Lady Oaks. Just long. Well, we're going to go back in here. We're going to check the chat, see what's going on here. Jenna Ann says, watching from Pewaukee, cheering for Lydia Fleury and Meredith Steinke. Grandma Sandy from Green Bay, let's go Mighty Oaks. It's good to see you're in that chat once again. And Hunter Jaswinski is cheering for Haley Mueller. Thank you. I don't care where you're from or who you're cheering for, because this is about the girls and creating memories. That is our mission and our purpose here at Jeff's live stream. And they're going to go back and watch this, and they're going to want to see who was out there watching with them. Here's your serve. Lydia Fleury to Colleen to Boss off of the block over there. And here comes a free ball. Oh, no, dug out. Nope, they're going to say lift over there by Aurora Voss. She was on the block, couldn't quite put it down, and it's 15-all. Once again, these two teams have been playing so evenly matched. You know what came out of the students section. Grabs hold of it, gets back in there. And here's the swing. Colleen to Voss, pulls it back, and a good cover, but couldn't quite get there was Meredith Steinke. And the Trojans, after the timeout, have taken the lead. It is now 16-15 for Dodgeland. Good run here by Bingen. The senior. (16-15). Again, Colleen on Colleen. Back set with a touch and a tip, but no, going underneath it is Addie Hankey. Too much momentum, and a 2-point lead here for the Trojans. And a timeout for Oakfield. I think this is a good timeout here for Coach. We're going to step aside. We're going to come back and check that chat after we hear from one of our sponsors here on Jeff's live stream in cooperation with Radio Plus Sports.
Upgrade your comfort and living space for 2025. Your living room should be a place of comfort and connection. A sectional provides the perfect blend of style and function, giving you plenty of seating for family, friends, and relaxation. For 50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving the Waupun area at prices you can afford. Visit us today at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you can trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram to stay updated on our latest arrivals, events, and deals. Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, 50 years strong, quality you trust, prices you'll love.
Welcome back here. Hunter says that is my girlfriend, and she's been playing well today as well. Back row. Serving here still for the Trojans. It's number 2, Alexis Bingen. And it's still another point after the timeout, and it's an ace for Bingen going after Lydia. 18-15. See where they go with it this time, as Coach Leetsky calls it. Went in the back row. Tried to get cute, Addie Hankey, with a little touch shot because the block was in front of her by number 10, Isabel Justman. And it's 19-15. Bingen still rolling all kinds of points here. Right again to Lily Colleen. She's handled it. They just haven't got the set. Little touch shot there by Voss. Fleury. To outside. Touch shot again. And they're covering the dink well. Rolls it. Lydia Fleury to Hankey. Back on the slide. And it's got a good job there. I'm sorry, as that was Hayden Colleen to Addie Hankey on the little kill on the slide. Stops the bleeding here temporarily. Makes it 19-16. Addie Hankey on the serve. Handled there by Mueller. In the middle. Block. Powered it right through the hands is number 10, Isabel Justman. Driving it through the hands of Lydia Fleury, and it's a first to 20 is going to be the Trojans. 20-16. Here on Dig Pink night and senior night, since this is the last home game. Good shot there of Caden Denur. For the Trojans, good shot by Shelby. Here comes the serve. Handled there by Lily Colleen to Hayden Colleen to Fleury. Cut shot, and a nice shot there to get the kill for Lydia. 20-17. And going back to serve will be one of the seniors, Aurora Voss. Here comes the serve. Good hard serve. Right at Mueller. Back set. Little touch. Handled there by Colleen. To the outside to Fleury. Cuts again. Off of the roof. And it's going to be another kill for Lydia Fleury. And it's 20-18. Battling back. Here come the Lady Oaks. Here at home, up a set. Off the top of the net, that's going to be an ace for Voss. Nope. Yes, it was. I lost track of who was serving, and the senior comes through, and it's now a 1-point differential as the Lady Oaks are coming up and battling hard to try and get set number 2. Trailing here by 1. That's going to be way too much juiced up. Too much pink. 21-19. Back to serve will be Leylyn White for the Trojans. Good shot there by Shelby. See the student section in the background here for the Oaks. Handled there by Addie Hankey. Fleury hammers one off of the top of the net. Handled by Haley Mueller. She's going to push one. Meredith Steinke to the outside. Fleury swings off of the hands. No. Pulled across her body. She was contorted just a little bit. And it's 22-19. The Lady Oaks looking for a side out. Into the net, side out. 22-20. Little help there by the student section. And I think the umpire is going to specifically say about that they should not be screaming while they toss the ball up into the air, as he calls the AD over. And he's going to give them a warning for the student section, as we could kind of tell before that was. Not screaming when the toss is up in the air. Here's the serve. Oh, just off of the top. Good serve there by Colleen. Rolled it over. Lily Colleen to Hayden Colleen. Back set Steinke with a shot across the court. Finds it. And it is now 22-21 on the kill there by Meredith. Good swing. And here come your Lady Oaks. On the serve. Oh, service error goes wide by Hayden Colleen. Gives a 3-point back to the Trojans. It is now Isabel Justman back on the serve. Here's the serve. Outside, Steinke cuts one. That's going to go off of the hands, and a good job there by Meredith to get the kill. Second one in a row for Meredith. On the swing, 23-22. Can the Lady Oaks again sneak one out of here in set number 2? Lydia Fleury back on the serve. Hammers one. Handled. No. Shanked. Ace. Off of number 19, Bella Ferrari. And Lydia Fleury, that's her third ace, and we're tied at 23. Let's see if Lydia can run this thing out of here. Good hard serve again. That time handled by Bingen, the senior, in the middle. Good dig, popped up, free ball coming over, but it was a good play by the Oaks. Mueller, cut shot, rolls one, into the net. Oh, good hands. No, they're going to say a lift. Oh, into the net was Hayden Colleen. And it's 24-23, a chance for the Lady Trojans to take one right here. Going back to serve is their serving specialist, Julia Candelaria. Coach wants to take a timeout here before she serves. 24-23. And we'll take it with them. We'll be back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer along with Shelby and Lily here on Jeff's live stream in cooperation with Radio Plus.
The Oakfield Booster Club, a nonprofit organization that supports athletics and other projects that affect the youth of the Oakfield community, is a proud sponsor of the Mighty Oaks game. The Oakfield Booster Club helps pay the participation fees for numerous teams in summer leagues, provides funds to upgrade equipment, donates to local organizations and charities, and provides several scholarships to senior athletes annually. The Oakfield Booster Club wishes the Mighty Oaks good luck. Let's go, Oaks.
Welcome back. There's the huddle for the Trojans. 24-23. The visitors from Dodgeland with the lead. Coach Kinsler takes a timeout. And to serve for the Lady Trojans to try and win this is Julia Candelaria. Here's the serve. Handled there. Right on. Swing. Addie Hankey could not finish. Mueller will try. Off of the block. Dug out, and they couldn't get it. And that's going to be set number 2. Is going to go to the Trojans. 25-23. Wow, what a great set there we had between these two 2-1 teams in the conference. We're going to step aside. We'll be back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer along with Shelby and Lily here from Oakfield on Dig Pink.
Bryant, whatever it takes.
Trust AirTech Heating with all your home comfort needs. AirTech Heating, doing whatever it takes.
Planning a new building, whether it's commercial, ag, or residential, you need a building that will last. You need Pinot. Our experienced design build team will make your vision a reality. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to PinotBuildings.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot, built better for future generations.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
At Warner Harmson Furniture, Flooring, Kitchen, and Bath, we know that your home is more than just four walls. From kitchen and bath remodels to full home renovations and new construction, we have the team for you. Warner Harmson brings expert design and craftsmanship to every project. Dependable, detail-driven, and dedicated to you, we turn your vision into a home. Warner Harmson, we do it all. Visit warnerharmson.com and book your free consultation today.
Angling-only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
Who's starting with ball?
Welcome back here to Oakfield. Serving, I believe, will be Oakfield, since Dodgeland was the one that served that out. I've not been able to ever figure that out because I never really paid that close of attention, but we are now in set number 3, and serving is going to be number 4, Hayden Colleen for the Lady Oaks. And here we go. Off of the hands. Good battle here. Free ball coming. That's going to go out. Nope. Reaching out is Lily Colleen to grab it, and there is no help there. And there's where their communication breakdown, and a point right off the bat for the Trojans. Great start. Leylin White will serve here for the Trojans. Good shot there by Lily. Handled by Lily Colleen. Set flurry. A little bit low. And Hayden Colleen set right in front of her. And another point for the Trojans, who've got a little bit of momentum going here. Good shot there by Lily of the Fans here from Dodgeland. Here's the serve. Handled by Lydia Fleury. Hayden Colleen. Leila Bass rolls one. To the outside, hammered, and a good point right there by Haley Mueller with a big kill. Three nothing. Good start here for the Trojans. This happened with the Oaks before, and they came all the way back. Here's the serve. Lily Colleen to Hayden Colleen. Steinke could not get it over. Another error, and it is 4-0. And Coach Kinsler has seen enough and takes the timeout early, and I agree with this one. We're going to step aside and take it with her.
Welcome to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
Welcome back here to Oakfield. Good shot there, Lily of the huddle for the Lady Oaks. They need to get something rolling right now. One set apiece here at home, 4-0. And you heard Coach talk about it. It's their last time playing at home. If you're playing at home for your last time, I would think you would be wanting to fight like crazy on senior night. Back to serve again is Laylin White. Here's the serve. Handled there by Lily Colleen to Hayden Colleen, puts it back up. Free ball, Addie Henke pushes it deep, just long. And it's 5-0. Lady Trojans in control here in set number 2. Free ball back over. In the middle, off of the hands. Good job there by the Lady Oaks. Back set hard. Meredith Steinke tries cross court, covered well by Kaden Denur. Good pass there by Colleen. Tight to the net and pushed over by number 10, Isabel Justman for the kill. And it is 6-0. Dodgeland has come to play. Lily Colleen handled. Back set, Flurry drills one, tools it off of the hands of Mueller for a kill. And finally, the Lady Oaks are up on the board. 6-1. And back to serve will be Lydia Flurry. Good serve. Handled, though, by number 19, Bella Ferrari. Free ball coming over. Colleen to Colleen. Back set. Blocked. Over there by number 10, Isabel Justman. Free ball out to Mueller. Handled and blocked that time by Addie Henke. Good block. Lydia Fleury back on the serve. Handled there by Bingen. Tries to get it. Handled for the Lady Oaks. Meredith Steinke rolls one. Handled the back row by Ferrari to Mueller. Hammers. Handled off of the ceiling. Good job there by Colleen. And Hayden Colleen rolls one. Mueller again. This time she has to cut shot it on the roll. Meredith. She rolls one deep. Handled there by the Trojans. Pushed down the line. Lydia Meredith rolls one again. Handled in the back row. In the middle. Set. And that's going to be a good kill there by Justman. In the middle, 7-2, the Trojans. A long rally that time, won by the Lady Trojans. They're just not getting the chances here, Shelby, to put it away.
No, they are not.
Here's the serve. Handled there by Addie Henke. Hammered that time down the line, but a good dig there by Ferrari. And Cass just couldn't find it. And a point for the Lady Oaks, 7-3. Only trailing by 4. They just started out the first set this way too, trailing huge. But they were able to come back. Shot here of Lily Colleen. Put up into the air by Ferrari to Mueller. Ah, the hands of the block were straight up. Powered it right through, and that'll be a kill for Haley Mueller. Coming back in to serve will be Julia Candelaria, who came back out there and serving specialist and won it for the Trojans the last time. Here's the shot across court from Lily. Here's the serve. Handled there by Henke. Back set, Steinke. Off of the block of Mueller. To the outside, hammers one off of the hands. And Haley Mueller is feeling it right now. Kill number 3 in this set. It is 9-3. The Lady Oaks got to come up with an answer for that. Candelaria back on the serve. Addie Henke to Colleen. Swing out there by Voss. Good set by Candelaria. Good dig over here by Lily Colleen. Hayden tries to get it there. Lydia calls it, rolls it over. Free ball. Little tight into the net. Did not come over. They're going to say that it did off of the block, but it didn't, and it doesn't matter. Point for the Lady Oaks. Nine 4. Back to serve is Meredith Steinke. Bingen a little tight to the net, pulled back by Candelaria. A little touch shot and a dink and a good kill right there for Addie Hankey. 9-5. Meredith back on the serve. Handled there once again. Bella Ferrari couldn't get the swing in the middle. Touch, block. That should have been 4, I thought, but I must have missed it. The block was only the, Lydia with a little juice. She hit the back wall. 10-5 is your score. Thanks again for joining us here on Jeff's live streams in cooperation with Radio Plus. Hope you're enjoying our broadcast here. 10-5, the Trojans with the lead. Handled there by Fleury. Voss off of the block. To the back, Mueller swings, out. 10-6. Back on the serve is Addie Hankey. Little touch, service error. Trojans continue to maintain that 5-point lead. That's kind of what they started out here. I believe it was 6-1. That's how they started this. Here's the serve by Bingen. Colleen to Hankey, back to Lily Colleen to put it over. In the middle, set block right there is Fleury. And they're going to say a lift by Justman. And it's 11-7. The senior back to serve. Aurora Voss. Ball comes over, handled by Mueller. Middle set to Justman, off of the arms of Voss, and it stays alive. Swing, pulled out of there by Meredith Steinke. Colleen, Fleury, off of the block. She's got a 2-1 in there for the kill. 11-8, that might be the thing that's going to get these ladies rolling. There's the serve by Voss. Free ball coming over. Nope, they can't get it too tight to the net. And it's 11-9, and just as I mentioned before, here comes those Lady Oaks battling all the way back. Shot of the crowd there by Lily. And here comes Aurora. 11-9. That's going to go wide. Service error for the Oaks. Kaden Denur coming back to serve. For the Lady Trojans. Just into the net, service error. Two-point differential. Lily with the shot there this time of Hayden Colleen. Handled on the serve. Swing and a block over there by Layla Bass. Pulled back, big swing that time by Lydia Fleury to put that thing away. Great work getting it to her. Swings, takes a charge on it. And it's now a 1-point differential. Got themselves all the way back into this. Here's a chance again. Lydia swings. Handled there by Bingen into the net. And another point, and we're tied. Just like that, 12-12.
Not again.
Now we'll see if this is going to go back and forth once again. Lily on the serve. Oh, and Lydia, or no, that was Hayden Colleen with the service error. Maybe they don't want to hold on to the lead. Not until the very end.
Got to keep it interesting.
That's definitely what they're doing here for our audience. You got to thank them.
But then again, both of these teams are extremely talented.
Out on the serve there. Yes, so far I've seen some really good swings, really good blocks. I would agree with you.
It's beautiful how all these girls can just work together and just put up this wonderful performance.
Lydia Fleury from the back wall on the serve. Hits one, handled there by Alexis Bingen. Swing, handled by Lily Colleen to Hayden Colleen to Steinke. And I think it looked like Isabel Justman got a hold of it. I'm going to give her credit for that block. 14-13. The Lady Trojans once again with a lead here in set number 3, 1 set apiece. Handled there by Addie Hankey. Hayden Colleen, Meredith rolls one. In the middle, tried to get it to Castro. That was going out over the head of Lydia. And 15-13, 2 points is the lead for the Trojans. They had as many as 6-point lead. The Lady Oaks cut into it. And they've just made a couple of more mistakes. Good serve. Too low onto Lydia Fleury. She knew she couldn't get down on that, and it's 16-13, and they're picking on her right now. Ace there for Isabel Justman. Lady Oaks, little touch shot, staying alive. Great work. Going back to Layla Bass, off of the hands, and she's got a kill. Good job to get the side out, 16-14. Back to serve will be Lily Colleen. There's the serve. Good hard serve handled by Ferrari. To the outside to Mueller. Big swing. Fleury, just a reaction. Tried to pop it up, could not. And a kill for Mueller. That's her 4th kill so far in this set. Going back to serve, Julia Candelaria. Candelaria gets the call from coach where to serve it. Goes right at Lily Colleen. Handled in the middle. Meredith Steinke just with a little drink shot. Block. Good cover there by Bingen. Free ball coming over. Colleen to Colleen in the middle. Steinke block again, but this time it rolls off of the touch block. And it's 17-15. Good shot there of the student section. Meredith Steinke back to serve. Again, thanks for joining us here. Good Trailways East contest. Swing through the hands by Mueller to the outside. Aurora Voss just couldn't get a hold of it. Point to the Trojans. 18-15. Back to serve, number 11, Haley Mueller. With a 3-point lead here for the Trojans. Good hard serve right to Lily Colleen, handled. Flurry from the back row, error into the net. It is now, I believe it's 19-15. It is. It's the first time I got ahead of the scorer. Mueller on the serve. Off of the hands of Steinke, and it is now 20-15, and I'm assuming Coach Kinsler will take a timeout. She does. And we're going to be back here. 5-point differential for the Lady Trojans. You're listening to Jeff Sauer with Shelby and Lily here on Jeff's live streams.
Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Elmira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Elmira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
Welcome back. Haley Mueller continuing to serve here for the Trojans. 5-point differential. Here comes the serve. Right on the line. Meredith Stanke thought it was going to go out. The communication just is not there between these ladies. And not only do you have to have the skill and the talent, but you got to talk to each other. Haley Mueller again on the serve, 21-15. Steinke digs that one out. Good punch shot over there into the net. Is Hayden Colleen after, I think that was her going after it. 22-17. Here's the serve. Dug out by Addie Hankey. Colleen has to push it over. Good reaction there by Cast. Free ball, and getting the kill is going to be Alex Nels. They did a little touch shot there. 23-15. Here comes the serve. Going right after Meredith. Handled by Hayden. Swing by Aurora Voss. Good job. And a push deep, finding the corner is number 3, Leylin White, for the kill. And these Lady Trojans are feeling it. Here in set number 3, set point. Here's the serve. And that's going to be an ace to end it for Haley Mueller. And set number 3, 25-15. And if the Lady Oaks are going to try and celebrate here on senior night and get back into this, they're going to need another 5-setter to do so. We're going to step aside and we'll come back. This is your chance to get something into that chat. Let us know who you're cheering for, who's your favorite players, where you're watching from. What do you want these players to know? Get these Lady Oaks rallied up here and get things rolling. We'll be back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer in cooperation with Radio Plus with Shelby and Lily here on our cameras. We'll be back.
Municipal Well and Pump began over 100 years ago, one community and one relationship at a time. Employee owned, employee accountable, a personal stake in every project. Today, we are the largest well and pump contractor in the region. Our customers know us as honest people who treat them as people. We believe every family deserves clean, abundant water. To us, nothing is more important. We might not always be the lowest priced option, but integrity and dependability can be rare. And in this vital industry, prioritizing a quality experience creates lifetime relationships. Municipal Well and Pump. We care about keeping clients connected to water.
At the Pioneer Keg, great food meets a fun atmosphere. Dive into their full menu featuring award-winning cheese curds and our homemade pizzas that are simply irresistible. Try the famous Brewmaster Challenge, where the food takes center stage. And if it's Friday, get ready for our amazing Friday fish fry. Check out our relaxed atmosphere, hang with friends, where everyone has a good time. Come thirsty, come hungry, and leave happy. The Pioneer Keg, 122 South Milwaukee Street, Theresa, Wisconsin.
PT Tire and Service has been at 301 East Clark Street in Brandon for over 20 years. The owners, Tony and Pam Sauer, are dedicated to their community and their customers. They serve the auto repair, tire, and wheel needs of customers in Brandon and the rest of central Wisconsin. We're on call 24/7 for roadside assistance and on the farm service for customers. For auto repairs, tires, and wheels, come see us in person or request a quote online. PT Tire and Service, you make the call and leave the rest to us. Call 920-346-TIRE.
Sam's Well Drilling is a family-owned business with over 75 years in the water well drilling industry. We can help you with all of your well drilling needs. Our crews are experienced at finding the proper location, setting up the rigs and equipment in all types of circumstances, and drilling to the appropriate depth so that you have fresh, clean water. Sam's also drills wells for commercial and municipal projects. No project is too large or small for Sam's Well Drilling. We at Sam's are thankful to be involved in supplying the well water needs of people all over Wisconsin. Sam's Well Drilling, well worth it.
Located in Lamira, Wisconsin, Schaefer Auto is your go-to destination for quality used vehicles at unbeatable prices. Our mission is to provide dependable cars that fit your budget, and we take pride in offering a wide selection of makes, models, years, and mileage options. If the vehicle you're looking for isn't on our lot, don't worry. Our team is dedicated to finding exactly what you need. Visit Schaefer Auto for your next purchase, where we'll work with you to find a car tailored to meet your needs. Schaefer Auto.
For 50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun the best furniture and mattresses at prices you can afford. And we're honored to be voted best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area. Stop in and check out our mattress selections. We have all kinds from traditional spring to memory foam. It is our mission to help you get a great night of sleep night after night. Visit us at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you should trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Verhaeg's Furniture, Marf. 50 years strong, quality you trust, and prices you'll love. Verhaeg Furniture.
Bryant, whatever it takes.
Trust AirTech Heating with all your home comfort needs.
Welcome back. Here we go to start set number 4. One nothing for the Trojans. They get things rolling right away once again. There we go. Camera's tilted down a little bit. Want me to tilt it up for you? There you go. Perfect. Sorry about that, folks. Here it is, one apiece. We're trying to get everything situated with our portable. Had to change out the battery. The Lady Oaks trailing by 2 sets. And that's going to be a point for the Lady Trojans. Isabel Justman back to serve. Handled there by Lydia Fleury. Popped up, Steinke rolls one off of the block. To the outside, punch shot, blocked there by Lydia Fleury for the point. That's only pen drop number 1, and that's not bad on a night for me.
Congrats.
I know. I'm celebrating. Back here on the serve. Swing by Mueller, handled there by Hayden Colleen, but Lydia Fleury, Colleen had it shoot off of her hands. Coming back to serve is going to be Julia Candelaria for the Trojans, who have a 2-1 lead here in this contest. 2-1 over the Lady Oaks. Here's the serve. Kylian Gerlikowski is in. Swing there by Steinke, just deep. And a point to the Trojans. So the senior getting some playing time here on senior night. Did a good job there of handling that one, I thought, for somebody who's not used to seeing some of these hard serves coming over here from the Lady Trojans. Going right after her, rolls off of the hands. 5-2. Serving here by Candelaria, the serving specialist right now for the Trojans. That's all she comes in for. Handled there by Colleen, tip, and a swing and a kill there for Layla Bass. Another senior getting in on the hit parade. 5-3. Going back to serve is Lily Colleen. Handled there by a Ferrari. Set, swing. Colleen to the outside to Steinke. Rolls one. Dug out of the back row by Ferrari. Haley Mueller dug out by Lily Colleen. In the middle. Swing there by Addie Hankey. That is, a block there by Hankey on number 7 cast. But Mueller comes back with the answer, and she has a kill, and it's 6-3. What a good rally back and forth there, Shelby.
That was really awesome.
I thought it was a nice job there by both teams swinging away, but digging it out. This time, though, the Lady Trojans had the answer. Here's the serve. Off of the top of the net for the ace. 7-3. Back to serve is Haley Mueller. Right to Gerlikowski. Couldn't quite pop it up into the air. And they're going to bring Lydia Fleury back in on this substitution for Kylan. Mueller going to come back. Fleury is going to be over on the far corner, service zone 4. They go right after her, puts it right where it needs to be. Hankey pushes it. Oh, sorry, Meredith Steinke, I think that was, pushed it deep. 9-3. The problem with the Oaks of having, they've been able to get themselves back into every set, but they got to work so hard to get back into it that they can't finish. That one's going to go long. Everybody swings and misses. Thank goodness. Nope, they're going to say it was touched. And a point to the Trojans, and now it's 10-3. 7-point lead. Boy, I thought for sure coach would take a timeout here to stop the bleeding.
Give her, I want to say maybe 1 or 2 more.
Lydia Fleury to Hayden Colleen. Too tight, but rolled there by Addie Hankey. Free ball coming over here. Good push. Steinke hammers one again deep. And they're going to say no touch. It is 11-3, and I cannot believe how the Oaks are falling apart right here. Wow. Here's the serve. Handled there. Colleen to Voss. Rolls one over with a free ball. Swing hard off of the hands of Lydia Fleury. Nobody can get there. And it is a 9-point lead. And now coach takes the timeout. We'll step aside and take it with her. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on Jeff's live stream in cooperation with Radio Plus. We'll be back.
AirTech Heating, doing whatever it takes.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot, build better for future generations.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple.
Welcome back here. And then you get ahead and hit OK. 13-3. Dodgeland comes out of that timeout and gets the point. There's finally a chance here for the Lady Oaks to get the point on the swing by Addie Hankey. It's 13-4. Good shot there by Lily on the court. Zooming in on Meredith Steinke. Here comes the serve. Played by the Dodgeland Trojans. Swing by Cass, dug out by Lily. Pushed there by Hayden Colleen. Couldn't quite get it deep enough into the corner. And that's going to go a point for the Lady Oaks. And maybe their run is coming right here. 13-5. Cut it down to an 8-point differential. Here's the serve. Off of Mueller and a point, and again, Meredith Steinke is rolling a couple of points here. There's a nice ace. 13-6. Coach over at Dodgeland says that's enough. Takes the timeout. We're going to step aside and take it with him. We'll be back.
Great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane. Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? Witt Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, Witt Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today.
Welcome back. You can see there they're coming out of the huddle. Feeling good so far, running 3 in a row. Dodgeland coach says, I've seen enough. Takes the timeout after 3 points in a row. Cuts the lead to 7 for the Trojans, 13-6. Here comes the serve. Steinke, good one on Mueller. Middle set, good job and pushed over. Swing. Oh, I didn't think it even was touched, but they're going to let it go. And that'll be another point here, 13-7. Meredith Steinke continuing to get things rolling here for the Oaks. Let's go, ladies, and get us back into this. We'll go 5. Into the net, service error. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. But that's only if you believe in an announcer's jinx, and I don't. So I want to thank everybody for continuing to put stuff into the chat here. Catching up here. Here's the serve. Little touch shot. Oh, what a dig over there, and just watching it. Bingen deserves the instant replay on that one. Lays out, drops it over the top of the net as the ladies were watching from Oakfield. And a point. For the Trojans, 15-7. Touch shot. It's alive. Swing on the outside by Olivia Downey. Roll shot there by Aurora Voss. Played outside, swing, and it's going to drop in there. Leyland White with the kill. And these ladies have got it all rolling here from Dodgeland. Just trying to get things getting caught up here. Let's go Oaks, especially my nieces Lydia Fleury and Meredith Steinke from Sarah Somberg. Haley Mueller is on fire. Come on, Lady Oaks, you got that sending positive vibes from Jenna Ann. And there's a point. Way to go, Meredith. Keep it up. She did a nice job of serving there. I don't believe in jinxes. I absolutely don't. The reason I would say that is because it only works if they can hear you. They can't hear me. I got my ears cranked up, and I'm actually almost whispering, even though it doesn't sound like it. In the middle, swing there by Justman, handled well by Steinke. Touch shot, oh, block. Justman, good play. Gonna try and back set it to Voss. Handled there by Bingen for the Trojans. Isabel Justman puts a free ball over outside to Lydia, swings. Handled by Alexis Bingen. Misplayed there, and it's gonna be a point. After a long rally, that might be enough to get those ladies for Oakfield juiced up. 16-9. 7-point differential. Addie Hankey here on the serve. Good serve handled there by Mueller. Swing did not go over. Point. Leylin White could not get it over. And there's a point for Addie Hankey. 16-10, here come the Oaks. We talk about this all the time. There is no quit. They fight to the last point. Back set, Justman with a kill. Nice point there by the Lady Trojans. Downey's gonna come out. Into serve will be Caden Deneur. I lost track of where Lily is. Oh, there she be. She's blending in with the bleachers. Here's the serve. Just clears the top of the net. Fleury drills one backwards. Handle to the outside in the swing. Dug out by Lily Colleen. Boy, I've been so impressed with her for just a sophomore. Mueller off the top of the net, into Steinke, and a kill. From the back row, 18-10. And the Trojans get the answer. Here's the serve. Handled there by Addie Hankey. Voss, good shot there for the senior Aurora Voss to get the kill. 18-11. Senior comes into the front row as Layla Bass, as Lily Colleen has a seat. Aurora Voss back to serve. You've been treated to a really good volleyball match here. That's the second time that Voss didn't feel good about her toss and was able to let it go, but it drops too much, puts too much on it, and a service error for Aurora Voss. Coach is going to say once again, we beat ourselves. I know that's what she's going to say if they end up dropping this. It's not over. Handled there. Meredith Steinke right on Colleen Bass with a swing. She gets the kill. And a good job there by Layla Bass celebrating in that front row. Gets the side out right away. 19-12. They just can't trade points though, Shelby. They got to make sure that they're running some here.
Correct.
Hayden Colleen. In the middle, Justman with a swing. Colleen handles it. Lily Colleen handles it. Lydia Fleury, cut shot. Lays one in there. And she gets another kill. 13-19. Hayden Colleen trying to run one. And to the net. Service error. And going back to serve is going to be Isabel Justman. For the Lady Trojans. Serves one short to Lydia Fleury. Colleen Bass, good swing there, just dug out nicely by Denur. Mueller with a big swing, handled there by Addie Henke. Blocked, not acceptable as Lydia Fleury drives another one for the kill. 20-14. Now's the time to be crossing your toes and your fingers and everything else to get some points here for the Lady Oaks. Swing, Mueller, block, but it comes over on this side and a point. Haley Mueller with a kill. She has the answer. 21-14. Going back to serve. Julia Candelaria. Serve receive. Lily Colleen picks it up. Bass cuts one too far. Error, and it's now only 3 points away for Dodgeland to come in here on senior night and dig pink here in Oakfield. Take one away from the Lady Oaks. To the outside, Meredith, and crosses the line. Tried to walk it underneath the net. 23-14. Coming in to serve is going to be Aubrey Fetzer for the Trojans. With a lead by 9. Drills one. Lily Colleen handles it. Hayden Colleen to the outside. DeSteinke gets the swing. Set to the outside to Mueller. Blocked that time. Good job there by Addie Henke. In the face of Haley Mueller. And going back to serve is going to be Lily Colleen. Handled in the back row. Mueller takes the big swing, and it's going to be a touch. And it is now 24-15, set point here for the Trojans. From Dodgeland, coming in here to try and see if they can secure second place all by themselves. Back to serve is going to be Haley Mueller. Here's the serve. Right off of Lydia, popped up. And a good play there by Aurora Voss to get it back into play. Middle set and a finish and a big kill right there by Isabel Justman. On the finish, 25-13 here in set number 4. And Dodgeland comes here to Oakfield and gets the win and is now 3-1 in conference. Congratulations to Dodgeland. We're going to step aside. We're going to hear from a few of our sponsors, and we'll come back with our post-game show here from Oakfield. We'll be back.
We are Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, and we have been leading a greenhouse here in Fox Lake since 1981. Family owned and operated, we provide beautiful flower baskets and fruit and vegetables to residents of South Central Wisconsin. We know the importance of having a variety of flowers, fruits, and vegetables available to our customers throughout the year. Discover the finest selection of locally grown produce, including sweet corn, tomatoes, and cucumbers, along with a variety of fresh fruits. At Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we believe in providing our customers with the freshest and highest quality produce. Come visit us and taste the difference.
Happy fall, y'all. Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Fall is a time for a whole home duct and dryer vent clean. We'll take care of what can't be seen. Removing dust? For us, that's a must. And a reminder, get on a furnace maintenance plan now so your home is clean and cozy this fall and winter. We are your home for the Coleman Equipment brand. Call 920-763-2301, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Hey, it's Bucky. If you're lucky, we'll be faster than a Derby from Kentucky.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Rediscover the
Welcome back here to the post-game show here from Oakfield High School. The Lady Oaks fall to the Dodgeland Trojans. They take the first set 26-24, lose the second set 23-25, lose set number 3 15-25, and lose set number 4 13-25 here on Dig Pink night and senior night here. This is the last time that these seniors will be playing at home unless they're able to get a high enough seed for the playoffs when it comes to the WIA playoffs. But as of right now, they have the record. They're 8-5. That unfortunately they fall to 2-2 in the conference. Their only contest that they have left really that should give them a battle is the battle against the Central Wisconsin Christian Crusaders. But it's just unfortunate here that the first time that they've done Dig Pink, it was a very successful event. It was packed house here. So I'm sure that things turned out, they're going to be positive for the Lady Oaks. But they fall here. So thanks for listening to us here on Jeff's live stream in cooperation with Radio Plus. We hope that you've enjoyed our broadcast that we were able to bring you here. Let me just double check that chat before we end things here. So Sarah Schomburg said it exactly the way that it was. Way to go. Oh my, we need to get our serves in. And Coach had talked about that, and it's the second match in a row that they were struggling and having service errors. Nice work, ladies. Congrats to Dodgeland for the victory tonight. So congratulations again to the Dodgeland Trojans. When we end things here on Jeff's live stream, we always end with a prayer. So we would ask that you would join in with us here as we wrap things up. Heavenly Father, we want to give you thanks for this wonderful day that we had and for the opportunity to see your athletes be showcased. You created these amazing human beings out here who gave their all from both teams, and we are so proud at Jeff's live stream to have the opportunity to cover them and to create memories. Lord, we want to thank you again that everybody appears to be safe. There's going to be bumps and bruises from the diving and jumping and laying out on the floor, but we know that you'll be with these athletes as they heal up, and we ask that you'll also be with them as they travel home safely. Heavenly Father, we just continue to praise you and thank you for all that we are allowed to do here for the student athletes. And we want to thank the two communities for coming together and celebrating this big pink night. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. Thanks again for joining us here on Jeff's live stream. We will be back on the air again on Thursday, as we will have 2 more volleyball games that we're going to be covering. Both will be in the flyway, so join us here on Jeff's live stream as St. Mary's Springs will be taking on WLA at Springs, and then we will be covering Omro at Mayville. It should be some good contests that we'll see over in the flyway. And then on Friday, there will be 6 games once again that are going to be live streamed between Jeff's live stream and Radio Plus. So please join us for those. Once again, take care. God bless. And we can't wait to see you at a court or a field near us. It's Jeff Sauer signing off for Jeff's live stream in cooperation with Radio Plus.
Radio Plus Sports and Jeff's live streams would like to thank our sponsors.
Hookster's Greenhouse, Sam's Well Drilling, Katie's Log Cabin,
Generations Lanes and Angling Only, PT Tire and Service, Pino Construction,
Verheg's Furniture Mart, Glamour Shop, Schaefer Auto,
Airtech, Coal, Oil, and Propane, WIT Services,
Pioneer Keg, Lidke Lumber, Municipal Well and Pump,
All Phase Heating and Cooling, Integrity Saw and Tool.
Radio Plus Sports and Jeff's live streams would like to thank our sponsors.
Hookster's Greenhouse, Sam's Well Drilling, Katie's Log Cabin,
Generations Lanes and Angling Only, PT Tire and Service, Pino Construction,
Verheg's Furniture Mart, Glamour Shop, Schaefer Auto,
Airtech, Coal, Oil, and Propane, WIT Services.